Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond. This is deadinside Live coming at you with a 2,500 follower special of Roll for Cupcake. First of all, we're going to be looking at the type of cake making our cupcake. Let's see what we've got. 4, Rainbow Bit. Rainbow Bit's actually the first cake we made when we did our 1,000 follower special. That one was cooked live. This time we're putting a little spin on it, but I'm happy to be coming back to it. Great cake. We're going to be making cupcakes this time, so it's a little bit of a different baking time. It's calling for enough to make 22 here, but I've only got a cake pan with 6 slots, so I'm going to be eating a lot of cake batter. All right, and we're just getting into the mix here, starting to mix all of our ingredients together. I don't know why they make these impossible to open, but here we are. Didn't need the teeth. Didn't need the teeth. That's a point of pride. You can't take that away from me. All right, we're going to throw everything into the bowl here. Our cake mix to start. All right, we're going to be needing a little bit of vegetable oil here as well, about 1/3 of a cup. I think I poured all right, freehand. All right, so we've got our oil in there. We also do need about a cup of water. Throw everything together. It is looking all right. Not too bad. Hard to believe that's a whole cake. Now, I'm going to be honest, this bringing back the confetti cakes sort of style got me reminiscing, and last time we did our cake, we did make it pink, so I figured, hey, why not? We'll give it a little spurt of the old food coloring, we'll see what we can whip up. Bring it on back old school styles. I miss the old deadinside. We're going to give this a big old whap around, give it a good stir. Get it looking the way it should look. No lumps. No problem. Not looking too shabby. And now I'm gonna be honest here. I did every step and then realized I forgot to put the eggs in. So here we are. We got our eggs. Better late than never, I always say. It's not gonna hurt anything going in a little late into the mix there. Although it does look a little weird just dropping them in straight shot into the fully made batter. Doesn't hit the same, you know? Hit the crack there. No problems. Number 2, straight on in. And number 3, I believe we hit with no issues here. Boom. You love to see it. Look at that one. Oh yeah, baby. That's just a little bit of the shell. Don't worry about that. None of it found its way into the cake. Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. Give it another fresh stir up here, and we are on our way to a full-blown cake ordeal here. Looking quite nice. Looking a little bit better now that you got that egg in. Almost a whole cake. All right, we've got our type of cake decided. Now it's time to move on over to the filling. What's going to be loading up that cake before we send it into the oven? All right, looks like we've scored a 3. And that is a Reese's cup. All right, and Reese's cups are going to be super, super, super easy to toss in because we're just going to be able to pour in a little bit, throw a Reese's cup in, pour in a little bit more, cover it on up, call it a day. And I don't know what it is about watching this, watching these cups get filled, but it's very satisfying. I don't know how to explain it. Got our Reese's here, and honestly, I think they might have had the idea. They probably had this idea before me. This seems perfectly built. Reese's are just cupcakes. I think there's no argument to be made there. All right, so we're looking to fill up our cups here about halfway each. We're going to throw in our Reese's, and then we're going to fill it up the rest of the way. Shouldn't be a problem. And the way I'm hoping this works is it's just going to bake around the Reese's, giving it sort of like a chocolate and peanut butter filling. This could be honestly, this is best case for this roll. I'm pretty excited by this. Here's hoping it turns out right. Get all that little slutty lingerie off our Reese's and send them home. Right into the cake. All right. One for each, and we'll cover those puppies up. All right, and honestly, not looking too bad here. I think all that's left to do for this part of the cupcakes is just throw them into the oven, get them all baked up. We're looking at 375 for about 15 minutes. Let's fire them home. We'll pull them right out with a little bit of TV magic here. Alrighty, and here we are for the big reveal there. They turned out great. It looks like about half of them puffed up really nice, but hey, these all look pretty good on my opinion. Looking at just about finished. We do the Q-tip, or not the Q-tip, the toothpick technique here. If anything sticks to it, they are considered done. And I do want to point out I didn't have any toothpicks on hand, so these are in fact tiny drink umbrellas. So does this make the cupcakes tropical? I'll let you guys decide. All right, yeah, and it looks like we got nothing sticking on there, so we are set to go. These cupcakes are donezo. All right, we'll just pop them out of the pan here, get them all situated, and then we're gonna hopefully let them cool down. Last time I baked a cake on stream, we didn't wait long enough, and the icing all melted off. So we're gonna give it a fair amount of time here. Let them get right cooled off, so we don't have any melting going on. It does look like a little bit of those Reese's ended up bleeding through, and here we are with our frosting type. Let's give it a roll. Perfect. Hey, whipped cream, not a bad one. This will definitely make the decorating go a little bit easier there. All you have to do is give it a good shake and pour it on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, every single time I open up a can of whipped cream, I have the unbeatable urge to do like an open mouth nozzle hit. Am I weird for that? I don't think so. Don't try and convince me otherwise. I will not listen. And we're gonna move on over to our final roll here. This will be for the toppings. Oh no. Is that what I think it is? We just rolled a 1. That's gonna be pickles. Pickles going up on top of this guy. You know, we really did get so close to just having what would have been a nice little treat for me, but I guess that's just not in the agenda today. We've got Bix sandwich savers here. They're gonna save a sandwich and ruin a cupcake. All right, let's see what they do. Maybe, you know what? Who am I to judge? Maybe they'll save a cupcake as well. You never know. Time will tell. I am not optimistic though. There it goes. Just like a nice little blanket. There you go. Maybe a little crisscross action. Not too shabby, I guess. We've got a even Scooter's questioning the choices being made here today. This is not good. This is not what you hope to see. All right, the only thing left to do, I believe, is get a little cross section going. Let's see what we're in for here. Let's see if that Reese's held up inside. I'm actually very curious. You know what? What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna ruin the crisscross. I'm gonna ruin the crisscross just to get a little bit of a little something to slice through there. Whipped cream, no problem. And I did also completely forget that there is actually wrapping on the bottom of the cupcake. So I gotta do some fancy knife work here. You won't see this at home. This is only professionals are trained to do this. Little late game recovery stage. It does look baked the whole way through though. Full bake story. And it looks like the Reese's kind of fell to the bottom while it was baking. And then now it's just kind of I don't know if you want to call it a crust, but maybe just like a little bottom there. Reese's hanging out at the bottom. Look at that. That is a winner. All right, let's see what we got here. It's definitely, you know what? Maybe the pickle helps us out. It gives us a little something to hold. There's no way, am I right? This was supposed to be good. This was supposed to be a treat. I don't know what we're doing here. Now, You're gonna hate me for this. You're gonna hate me for this, but honestly, it's not bad. It's messy, but not bad. Would I put a pickle on my? Would I put a pickle on it again? Probably not. Does it make it a worse cupcake for it? Absolutely. Does it ruin the cupcake? I don't think so. Honestly, the saltiness almost battles the sweetness of the Reese's there. This sandwich, or this cupcake might have ruined my life. This cupcake might have changed my opinion of desserts as a whole. Horrible, hated it, everything about it. Foul. It could have been good, ruined in our last few rolls there. I'm gonna have to give it an 8.2. Shout out Roll for Sandwich's rating system. He let me take a peek at his notepad there, and that's where it should land. And as we came out to this finishing roll here, I couldn't help but feel like I forgot something as well from our subathon. Something had to be made up for. Anyways, thanks for 2,500 followers, guys. Take care, everybody.